welcome to Geeking Out with MellyMel. I'm Melissa. Today I have another crystal video for you guys. Today I will be talking about my top 5 crystals to ease anxiety, so stay tuned. So like I said in the intro, today I will be talking about my top 5 crystals to ease anxiety. But you know, first things first, I am not an expert. I am still learning. And while I enjoy learning about crystals and their metaphysical properties, crystals are not a replacement for a doctor. So if you do not feel well, please go to the doctor first, and then you can use your crystals to aid you as well. For the sake of the informational content in this video, I did do some research. I use a few online sources, and I also use the Crystal Bible Volumes 1, 2, and 3 by Judy Hall, and Crystals for Beginners by Karen Fraser. Now, the crystals that I picked was just really based on my own experience. I do struggle with anxiety, which is why I wanted to do this video and then just share with you the crystals that I have found helpful, at least for me. In the last couple of years, I have learned that certain crystals help in easing my anxiety. They help me feel grounded and more relaxed. And actually, side note, I feel like I get a similar result with plants, right? I do have several house plants which I love, and I feel like tending to them and caring for them also gives me that like relaxing feeling. And if you guys would want me to do a video talking about my house plants, which ones I have and why I have them, please comment down below and let me know. I would love to put that video together for you guys. But going back to the crystals, it's really based on my personal experiences with these crystals. So without further ado, let's talk about the very first crystal on this list. Alrighty guys, so I did put some stuff together here. So if you see me looking down, just reading, just to keep myself pretty organized. So the very first crystal on the list is Lepidolite. I would say that this is actually my #1 go-to crystal for anxiety. I feel like, first of all, it's a beautiful purple color. And fun fact, purple, the color purple, is associated with spirituality. Now, I do love Lepidolite just because looking at it, it just makes me feel relaxed, if that makes sense, right? Now, Lepidolite is a stone that can be found in the United States of America, the Czech Republic, Brazil, Madagascar, and the Dominican Republic. Lepidolite is extremely helpful in the reduction of stress and depression. It halts obsessive thoughts, and it contains lithium, which, if you know anything about lithium, lithium is something that is used to treat anxiety and depressions and just like mood swings and things like that. Or at least I believe it used to be prescribed back in the day. I don't know if they still prescribe lithium, but it does contain lithium, so it is helpful in stabilizing mood swing and bipolar disorders. Also, Lepidolite soothes sleep disturbances and emotional stress, bringing deep emotional healing. Again, it's a beautiful stone. I really love it. This is actually my favorite piece, which is a palm stone, as you can see. What I do when I'm feeling really anxious is that I just hold my palm stone and I just try to focus, just trying to get calm and relax. And I just really focus on how pretty this stone is, and I just hold it and I just clear my mind. And to me, it helps. So this is Lepidolite. This is one of the pieces that I have. I also have what they call a worry stone. So it has this little groove in the middle. So you can go like this, right? When you're feeling anxious or worried, hence worry stone. And I also have this piece of raw Lepidolite. Alright guys, so moving right along, the second crystal on my list is rose quartz. So this is actually my most recently acquired piece of rose quartz. I love this. I actually keep this on my nightstand. Now, I actually purchased this from a store called Moon Mountain Gems. They have an Etsy shop, they have their regular website, and they have an Instagram page, and there they do Instagram live sales. That's when I got this. I only paid $55 for this amazing, beautiful rose quartz point or tower. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's talk about rose quartz. Rose quartz is actually found in South Africa, the United States of America, Brazil, Japan, India, and Madagascar. And although the heart chakra is green in color, pink stones like rose quartz are deeply associated with the heart chakra as well. Now, this is a little informational card that I got when I purchased this. So I'm going to read this to you guys. So, rose quartz is beneficial for love, romance, relationships, fertility, anger, stress, fear, jealousy, overcoming trauma, addiction, and heart problems. As far as healing properties, it is a stone of unconditional love. Rose quartz is one of the best stones for healing the heart. It attracts love and releases heartache that no longer serves. It soothes, heals, and opens your heart. It teaches you to love yourself and know your worth. So again, this is just like a really loving stone, which again, I so love. It just feels like a warm and fuzzy hug every time I hold rose quartz. And again, this piece is absolutely beautiful. I have found myself using rose quartz a lot lately. That's why I just got this tower, because it just really has these calming vibes, loving vibes. And again, it's a stone of love. And it's not just love towards like another person, but really it is a stone for self-love. And it reminds us to make sure that we are also loving ourselves and nurturing ourselves. So again, this is number 2 on our list. All right, and for number 3, we have Sodalite. I really love Sodalite. I feel like it's a stone that is not only good for communication, it's a throat chakra stone, but it's also really good for stabilizing your emotions. It makes sure you keep that balance in there, and it's also really good for panic attacks. Now, I actually purchased this Sodalite piece. I almost knocked this over. This Sodalite piece in the shape of a heart during a time of my life where anxiety was just really taking a toll on me. And I feel like it was one of those stones that, along with the other ones, really played a part in helping me find some relief, right? Not only because of the stone that it is, but also the cut of the stone. It being in the shape of a heart, it also emits a more gentle energy or vibration, right? A more loving touch as well. But let's read a little bit about Sodalite. Sodalite can be found in North America, France, Brazil, Greenland, Russia, Myanmar, and Romania. Sodalite is excellent for the mind, eliminates mental confusion. It also brings about emotional balance, and it calms panic attacks, which is what I had mentioned earlier. And it also enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, and self-love, which again is really important when you have anxiety, depression, any kind of mood swings like that. It's really important for you to feel that self-love, that self-esteem, and that self-acceptance, and Sodalite helps with that. And the next stone or crystal on the list is garnierite. Now, garnierite is also known as green moonstone. Well, let's go ahead and read a little bit about this. Garnierite can be found in Madagascar, Russia, the Dominican Republic, New Caledonia, France, China, and the United States of America. Like I had mentioned, Garnierite is commonly referred to as green moonstone, but it's actually a variety of serpentine or serpentine with a high nickel content, which is what gives it this greenish color. It is another heart chakra stone, and it promotes self-love and friendship. It's considered a stone of serendipity or luck, bringing positive change and growth. It emits caring vibrations which heal deep, painful wounds, and it's a stone of meditation, and it reminds us of our inner divinity. So another really pretty stone. I love this like greenish color. It kind of looks like pistachio, and it also has a bit of like a labradorescence on it. It is a really pretty stone, and there's another one that when I look at it, I just feel like it is like a breath of fresh air. This light color, greenish color, again really good for that heart chakra. Another really good stone. Alrighty guys, so the final crystal on my list is actually Smoky Quartz. Now before I read about Smoky Quartz, the way that I use all of these crystals is, for example, if we have a tumble stone like this one, whether it's shaped like a heart or whether it is like a small palm stone, all of these stones of course fit in your hands. So I just either look at them or hold them, and I keep in mind what I want this energy to do for me, and I just clear my mind, and that's what I do with these. With the bigger piece, which is this one right here, honestly just having it nearby and looking at it works for me. Of course holding it also feels amazing, but when it comes to Smoky Quartz, I do something a little bit different, so I am going to be showing you in just a second. But let's go ahead and take a bit of like a deeper dive into Smoky Quartz. Smoky Quartz is easily obtained worldwide. Also, this stone is a superb antidote to stress. It assists in tolerating difficult times. It's also a really protective stone, and its grounding spiritual energy gently neutralizes negative vibrations, and it assists in detoxification on all levels. It teaches you how to leave behind anything that no longer serves you. It relieves fear, lifts depression, and brings emotional calmness. It also aids in acceptance of the physical body. So again, it's a really great stone, not just good to help you feel grounded and just help you feel more relaxed, but it's also really protective. So what I do with this, see I have this little point right here. I typically hold it like this with the point facing down, and I just focus on two things. I focus on feeling grounded. Sometimes I just kind of visualize maybe like some roots coming out and connecting me to the earth just to feel more grounded. But the purpose of holding it like this is because I want anything that's like icky in me, anything that is weighing me down, just to flow from me down right into like the earth, and then just kind of be cleansed by this gentle, loving yet grounding energy. So I just kind of use this as a cleanser, and then again just imagine everything coming out of me and then just out and down. So this is how I use Smoky Quartz. And that's it, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the stones or crystals that I mentioned as part of my top 5 when it comes to easing anxiety. Let me know if you have tried any of these before, or if you have a go-to crystal that you use just to ease your own anxiety or to help you feel more relaxed. As usual, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep on geeking out with me. Bye!